Hello, everyone, and welcome back to DSP versus the Internet, episode 77. This is part 3 of 6. We are still in the Ultra Member submissions, but we may finish them up soon. If you want to be a part of the show, please consider becoming a member of the channel. If you become an Ultra Member, we are guaranteed to watch your clip because you get to submit 4 a month. Once a week, I watch one of your videos. If you become a submissions tier member, you're going to be put into a randomized playlist, and you get an equal chance with everyone else to have your video watched. We watch those after the Ultra Member. So thank you to those who are new-time viewers and supporters here on the channel. And please consider becoming a member today if you'd like to be a part of the fun. All right? All right, let's continue on with these Ultra Member submissions. What's next? Ooh, that's
In
loud.
any downtown area, you're likely to find evidence of street artists making...
Why is that so loud? I'm going to lower it a little bit. I don't know why this video is so loud compared to others. I'll lower it a little bit. I'm going to lower my TV, too. Like, jeez. Pull my ears out. Okay.
their mark. Some call it vandalism, some find it beautiful, but how often can you call it useful? In 2001, a local LA artist, after 2 years of planning and prep, snuck onto a large overhead signage structure over a busy freeway in broad daylight and added his art to the sign. This one act of vandalism was so subtle, so detailed, and so useful, it stayed in place for 8 years.
Wow.
Let me tell you the story about the man who did what Caltrans couldn't, the guerrilla public servant, Richard Ankrum.
Oh, that's him. Stock footage and the stock footage. Here's some stock footage and stock
Now,
music.
you've all heard stories about how bad LA traffic is. At least you've heard Californians complain about how bad LA traffic is.
And while that's partly caused by overcrowding, a lack of public transport, and Angelinos not knowing how to drive, a lot of it comes from when those freeways were originally constructed. California's interstates were built and maintained by the California Department of Transportation, or Caltrans, and 110 was one of their first projects. Actually, it's in California, so the 110. The 110 was first opened in 1940 as the Arroyo Seco Parkway. It wound from Pasadena to San Pedro, cutting through the heart of downtown LA. At the time, it was hailed as a shining example of a modern freeway.
Okay, this is boring.
Fast forward about 60
Get to the point.
years, and the story changes a bit. Caltrans realized freeways needed certain...
All right, let's get to
Every day, people were missing their exit, or worse, cutting across faster lanes of traffic to make it at the very last minute. It's unclear if anyone was actually complaining to Caltrans about this and being ignored, or if it was just one of those, everyday annoyances that people felt they had to live with. But one man wasn't going to let it stand any longer. He became the hero we needed and took matters into his own hands. Richard Ankrum is a contemporary artist and sign painter who was living south of Los Angeles in Orange County back in 2001. After falling prey to the freeway sign's misleading layout one morning, he began to notice just how many people did as well. Luckily, Ankrum had the skills, the stubbornness, and the free time to do something about it. At first, it was just a funny little idea that he talked about with friends.
He looks like
getting
someone.
up on that gantry and fixing the sign.
Doesn't he look like,
eventually,
is it Richard Branson? Because he's got that chiseled jaw look. He kind of looks like Richard Branson, I think. I always thought that was him at first.
Ankrum went into full planning mode. And that plan wasn't just to get up there with a few cans of spray paint and graffiti on a fix. Ankrum was a sign maker by trade, so the level of detail he went into was unlike anything else. Ankrum visited other overpasses with a measuring tape to get accurate
Oh my God, look at this!
He took color swatches to other signs in order to match the Caltrans standard
Wow.
perfectly. As a skilled sign painter, Ankrum even hand-painted the exact Caltrans standard font onto his masterpiece. He even sourced reflectors from the same distributor that Caltrans used. After 3 months of work, Ankrum had a sign that matched the existing gantry signs perfectly, and he even added some patina to help match the surrounding paint. But now came the tricky part, actually getting the sign up there. Just like the making of the sign, Ankrum was meticulous in his approach to actually installing it. He got a high-vis vest and a hard hat from a DIY store, and even put a fake contracting business logo on the side of his truck just to make sure no one was suspicious. And honestly, why would they be? Everything he did seemed to be the protocol as far as freeway goers were concerned.
Yeah, no one would question this at all, I don't think.
Ankrum used the guardrails on the gantry and even had a guide to properly align the signs to perfect spec. It all looked pretty legit. And in case I didn't mention, the reason why we know the process looks so convincing is that Ankrum and his team filmed the whole thing.
That's
they not
awesome.
only documented the process
That's
of
so
making
cool.
the sign, but they had cameras stationed all around it while it was being installed. Ankrum eventually released all this footage as a 10-minute documentary, and it is worth a watch. It's a little scary, and I don't really know why, but if you like your documentaries with a little bit of a David Lynch vibe,
David Lynch vibe, oh boy.
I have taken it upon myself
What the
to
fuck?
manufacture and install these missing guide
Oh
signs.
my god, what the
and if
hell,
you're
dude?
thinking, why would someone put
That's the
all
best.
that effort into something so trivial? Didn't this guy have bigger things to worry about?
See you later, Ifan.
Not really. This was the peak of post-Cold War, pre-9/11 America, arguably the most stable period in U.S. history.
The world as it was at the end of the 20th century.
And it was also a time when Americans were a lot less concerned with security. The installed sign was so convincing that for 8 months, no one even knew there was anything different about it. Drivers
Wow.
saw it as a much-needed, much-welcomed improvement, and Caltrans didn't seem to be reacting at all.
Right.
Ankrum had completely
Why would
gotten
you?
away with it. On one side, that's the mark of a perfectly executed plan. But like any mastermind, Ankrum wanted to get caught just a little bit.
Oh, I see.
In 2002, Ankrum leaked the story to a local newspaper, and once they broke the story, the media circus began.
So was it your idea to create and deploy a sign of your own?
Yes.
And you told your mom about this. What'd she think?
She thought I was out of my mind.
They're like, what the fuck cares? What are you asking me that for? Why don't you ask me what the guy down the street thought? Stupid question. My mom? My mom doesn't give a shit about me.
Of course, reporters wanted to hear from Ankrum about his motives and mindset, but they also wanted to hear from Caltrans about how they felt about a private citizen doing their job for them.
We feel he had a good idea. And in fact, we're planning to institute it.
Mr. Ankrum's activity was very well executed, very well thought out. However, there is a safety issue concerned, and it's very important that such work be done under the guidance or...
Oh, shut the fuck up. You just didn't want to do it because you were lazy and you have too much fucking red tape and bureaucratic bullshit. You could have done it if you cared. You didn't care. Everyone needed the help with that sign and you ignored it. He did it and made you look like shit. So, oh, there's a safety concern. It was up there for ages. The only safety concern is that you're in charge, you fucking idiot. Okay. Sorry, I had one little rant there. Let's go on to the next video. Highlights from NDP 2024, which is highlights from the parade. Here are some of the most exciting moments from the National Day Parade held in Padang. I'm going to assume this is Singapore, and indeed it is. So what are they doing over in Singapore today? Let's find out. They're sliding and almost falling on wet pavement. That's not good. Look, he busted his ass. Here comes the Prime Minister. Everyone applaud the Prime Minister of Singapore. Very exciting. I reacted, I think, last year. I did a private react for someone for my Patreon. I think it was like a big coverage of this event. They do so much nationalistic pride stuff in Singapore, like over the top levels of it. And this is like one of their really big things that they do every year. Yup, they have a show, military prowess, and then they get inspected by the leaders. The leaders talk to them. They fly their flag. They airdrop in. I think they also shoot stuff off of like I'm just gonna say, they shoot missiles from their military stuff to show off. Yeah. They investigate, they arrest some people. They just incarcerate people for no reason. Look, they destroy some buses. Right to the gulag. That's how they do it there. Wow, look at that. They even force people to dress up like fishball noodles. And then, by the way, these people, after this display, right to the gulag. Here they go for the rest of their lives. I'm just kidding. Ooh. Oh my god. Amazing. The voice of an angel. Right? Ha ha ha. fireworks. All right, so now console wars, Nintendo versus Sega, but includes a paid promotion. Of course it does. Here we go. It has to. Ah, yes. The 1990s, the golden age of gaming. The I didn't know Mario was a strangler. He killed him. Wow. Killed Sonic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, this is funny, but it's not really true, because by the time the PS1 was coming out, Sega already had plans for a CD system, the Saturn, and they did come out with it to compete with the PS1. It didn't work, but they did have an answer. I mean, they actually, I actually jumped ahead. Sega had the Sega CD. Now, the Sega CD was dog shit, okay? But they had a CD system before PlayStation. It wasn't like Genesis was outdated and then PlayStation came and destroyed it. That's not the case at all. They had their own CD systems in the console war that failed, right? Now, Nintendo refused to adopt CD technology. They were supposed to adopt CD technology and had a partnership with Sony to manufacture the drives. Then they backed out of it, and then Sony made their own console, the PlayStation. So Nintendo kind of screwed up there and created their own worst competition. So this is not accurate. I'm very upset that this video of animated consoles fighting is not accurate whatsoever historically. Yeah, see? Fatality time. Wow, made him bleed. Three dimensions. Crash Bandicoot. Ooh, whoa! That was great. Whoa! Wow. The N64. That was exciting. Wait.
Welcome to Neo Tokyo.
Oh no, it's an ad, isn't it?
2030.
That was it. It's an ad, yeah. This is the stupid ad part. Who the fuck wants to watch this? Fuck that. That's a shame because it was good, and then it ends with a shitty ad that doesn't even disclose that it's an ad right there. That's terrible. All right. Let's see what time. Okay, we got time for more. Let's keep going. What a stupid ad. Oh god, this is supposed to be a horror movie. Or a horror movie. This is supposed to be a horror video, I believe. The Mandela Catalogue Volume 1. Now, here's the funny part about this, right? 3 years ago, 13 million views. The dude literally put no description. He literally put no description in the video on purpose, because he turned the comments off. So because he did that, it just creates this one level interaction with the video. You watching it, there's no one to talk and say, oh, this is fake or whatever. It's just you watching a horror video and getting creeped out. I actually like that. I like that he did that because it makes it feel immersive, right? Now, I've never seen this before. We're probably about to be jump scared and shit. I wonder what's in it. Right? I don't know what's in it.
We
About
are
to find
currently
out.
receiving countless reports of an unidentified hostile organism that will refer to as alternates. Until we have a complete understanding
Oh,
of
no,
the
not an
threat,
alternate.
it's important to stay home, lock all doors and windows, and
Yes.
have access to a loaded firearm or any ranged weapon at all times. You will know
It's
if
coming
an
for you.
alternate exists solely based on their physical characteristics. If you see another person that looks identical to you, run away and hide. If you see a
Run
person
away
that
and
has
hide.
a biological impossible characteristic, run away and hide. If
Yes.
one manages to break into your home, refrain from any kind of communication or contact with the threat. These
Jasper? I'm alternate Phil. I'm just kidding. No, I heard some noise. I want to see what Jasper was doing, my cat. He went in the hallway closet. I just wanted to make sure that there was no alternates in the home. Because that would be pretty creepy if an alternate came in here after me while we were watching this, right?
intelligent life forms utilize elements of psychological warfare to take advantage of their victims.
Psychological
While we
warfare?
heavily discourage any form of contact or communication with an alternate, we make exceptions for attempts at executing them yourself.
Follow the think principle. How do you know I'm not the alternate? You don't. I very well could be the alternate right now. You had no idea, though, right? That's right. I could have just, done a body swap. Tell an authority figure about your encounter. Hinder the alternate's movement. Identify the class type. Yes. Neutralize if it is safe to do so. And kill yourself, because there's not enough room for the two of us. That's great. It's supposed to be know your place. So the alternate is messing with you. Oh, that's cool. Your enemy. The Doppelganger. See? They're very similar. But, watch, it's going to be a jump scare. I guarantee it. Type 3. There's no type 2. There's going to be a... Oh, my God. Look at this. There's totally going to be a jump scare coming up. I guarantee it. Look at that. Oh, if I saw someone with a face like that, I'd go to the other side of the street. Like, no, I'm not going to go anywhere near this guy. That's funny. This is supposed to be video. An actual video of a doppelganger has been identified. The smudged man. Can I hide the mouse cursor? Good question. Can you? Oh, you can. Oh, all right. I didn't even know you could do that. Again, this is my first day doing this on YouTube like this. If I put it down there, does it go away now? There you go. Replay. It says replay. Okay, that's the video? No. What the hell?
Hey,
Not
it's
say?
Caesar. I hope it's not too late.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. What's up? Are you alright?
It will go away. I don't know how to hide that cursor.
It's not
Maybe to the
me,
right?
it's my mom. She's knocked out cold and I have no idea
There
why.
we go. Okay, so I have to put the cursor to the right of the video. Okay.
I'm on my way to the ER, but could you do me a favor?
Yeah, of course. What is it?
I just need you to come over and turn on the cameras we have set up. You know the ones that we installed after we were robbed?
Oh, yeah. Would you mind if I asked why?
What? This guy is so enthusiastic. Oh, yeah. Mind if I asked why? Totally paid me $1 to read this off the sheet.
Oh, well, she screamed really loud right before I found her on the ground. I just...
Well, do you have your doors and windows locked? Like what the broadcast told us to do?
Yeah, that's the weird part. Maybe she saw something? I don't know.
Alright. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad.
This is the best analog horror because it's so basic. Like, no production value at all. But they made it and it's creepy, right? It's actually done in a creepy manner. A lot of people would probably be scared by this.
I'm just gonna switch them on and get out of there, though. You know how I feel about your house.
Nah.
Yeah, that's fine. One last thing. Try to get a good view of it.
Oh, look at that. What the hell is that? What's that? I'm the alternate.
Okay.
What the fuck?
I gotta go. I'm almost at the hospital. Thank you.
What the hell was that? That's not scary. That's funny as hell. That was hilarious. Oh my goodness. Why is it filming as he's driving? Let me guess. There's an alternate in the road. And he'll drive off the road or something, right? Funny. You know there's got to be some kind of a build or jump scare here, right? Desert Bus the game? I remember that. I always have a low quality camcorder in my car pointing out the front dashboard window just to be safe in case anything happens. I want to document it. Oh, this is very exciting. This video is pretty long. We probably won't watch the whole thing. Oh, come on! Enough with the build-up. Something happened. What the? Why is the camera inside now? Oh, I guess he's supposed to be turning on the cameras. That's what this is. He must be turning on the cameras in the house. Where is the alternate? I want to see him or her. It could be alternate of the guy or his grandmother, right? Or did he say it was his mother? I don't know if he said it was his mother or his grandmother. Motion detected. Night trap? Yes. Night trap. Dun 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 dun. I said it's night trap. Wow, look at all that motion detected. Very exciting. So there's something there, but I can't tell what that is. I don't even know what this camera shot is. What's that supposed to be? I don't know. There's going to be a jump scare where it's going to show the alternate at some point, right? At some point, it's going to show it. You're going to have to poop your pants. See, it's gone. So there was something there and it's different now, but I don't even know what that is. What is that we're looking at? I don't even know what that was supposed to be. Oh, now the door is open. The alternate had to use the bathroom. He's leaving a big upper decker in the toilet. Look out. I'm going to be honest, this is taking too long. Like, there's a build-up, but you know it's going to be like a scare at the end. Can we go to the end? It takes too long. Oh, God, look, that's the jump scare? That's the jump scare you're waiting for? That right there? Do you want to see the jump scare? That was it? Nobody came for me? This is stupid. All right, this is really stupid. Error. Toddler response. Audio play. Fell asleep, and then this happened. There's a balloon, and then that guy... That's the end of it. That's the end. That's the guy. That's the alternate. Yo, what the fuck? Looks like some cracked out dude with a bunch of fucking scabs on his face. Ew. Dude, I could walk 1 block away and I could find a guy like that in the parking lot. If that's supposed to be an alternate, now we know. Wow, dude. Holy shit. All right, let's go to the let's go to the next video. Oh, this is the last one, I think, actually.
Now, you understand we don't control those cameras.
Right, exactly. We do control Lisa Balick,
yes,
though, so we sent her out to North Portland tonight. Lisa, you were showing us that snow piling up there in North Portland on North Mississippi. It's just hard to believe.
It is incredible. In fact, I just asked, and Bruce just said they've got about 3 inches here in North Portland right now. I caught up with Chelsea and Michael, who were jogging by, and were nice to just stop for a quick second. And I said, what are you doing running? And you're saying it was really good out?
It's the perfect texture for running. Very low impact on its dry snow, so your feet don't.
Typical Portlanders, they think they're all hipster, and they know better than everyone. Like, oh, we know that when the snow is like this, it's the perfect time for jogging. Everyone else is like, dude, there's snow outside. It's fucking slippery. It's dangerous. You could fall and hurt yourself. You could uncontrollably slide. And like, what are you talking about? Oh, in Portland, we hipsters know what we're talking about. So, you know, just listen to us. So I'm sure something's about to happen, okay?
Don't get wet.
She's probably going to slide to the sewer or something, right?
What have you seen while you've been out running?
It's been a lot of fun. There's a lot of other runners and more skiers than runners for sure. I think they've got a little bit of the advantage with the whole stride and glide thing, but it's too nice to not be out here.
Yeah, it's incredible, though, just to see even people still on their bicycles.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it with the bikes, like braking. At least we can control, you know, at worst case, we can just slide right through a stop.
Now, what a... So you know what's about to happen. I mean, this is the ultimate setup, right? This is the ultimate braggadocious, oh, we can stop whenever we want. We're cool runners, man. Look at us. We're on the news. This is going to be epic. All our friends are going to be talking about it. Our parents are going to be so proud of us because here we are, and now something's about to happen.
Okay,
you ready?
Pretty visible at night.
Did this surprise you, the snow?
This much of it, I think. When we woke up this morning, we were definitely surprised by how much there was. We were sort of joking that it was a nice dusting, but the reality is this is a real chunk of snow, giving Hood a run for its money.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, we're both California kids, so we haven't had many snow days in our life, so this is pretty exciting.
All right, well, go ahead and keep on the run. I'm sorry to have kept you, but I appreciate you guys talking with
Oh,
us.
here we go.
All right, thanks. We've seen a lot of people out here, like you said, running,
nice controlled run in the
sledding,
snow.
just enjoying
I
it.
love it.
One thing-
Oh,
oops.
no.
That can happen, unfortunately.
Oh, no. I'm going to have to subtract some chips for that one. I don't have all. I'm going to subtract some chips for that epic fail, epic ass slide. Right there on the news. Hey, be sure to watch the news tonight, Mom. Oh, my God. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching DSP versus the Internet. We have now finished all the Ultra member submissions, I believe. Yes, that was the last one, I think. So now we can move on to the submissions tier. This will be a series of videos submitted by members who are going to be completely random chance if we watch the video or not. I'm just going to hit random select and we're going to play, all right? So thank you guys. See you in the next part.